Hi, welcome to Hexus TV. I'm Parm and I'm here today with Hewlett-Packard's relatively new notebook. It's the HP Pavilion DV2 and it's a little bit different because it's not necessarily a netbook and it's not a notebook either. So Tarinder, what exactly is it?
It's a bit of both. If we open it up, it looks like an ultra-portable laptop.
Okay.
And effectively it is, because if you look at the side, it's very, very thin. It's got a very nice finish, usual really good build quality from HP.
Yep, that's what you come to expect.
Yep, but the magic, if you want to call it that, comes from AMD.
Right, okay.
Right, this is part of the Yukon platform.
Yep, which was launched in CES
That's
earlier
right.
this year.
It's in January. And HP's got an exclusive with the DV2 for a few months.
So this is the only notebook at the moment that is built on the Yukon platform?
That's right. And the Yukon platform itself takes in a low-power single-core Athlon Neo processor, 1.6 gig, same as the Atom.
Very, very similar to Atom, yep.
Right, and a 690G chipset.
Okay, now it's the same clock speed as an Atom chip and single core, but not necessarily the same in voltage.
No, it's going to be, it may be same in voltage, but it will draw a little bit more power.
Yeah, so it's a bit more like an Intel CURV.
Yeah, so Intel quotes about 2.5 watts for an Atom, and AMD quotes about 15 watts at maximum for this particular chip. But also what HP's done, in collaboration with AMD obviously, is put a discrete Radeon 3410 mobility graphics card in.
Okay.
So what you can do is, A, have the low power chipset, CPU, but if you want to play games, plug it into the wall, and that card, slightly low end, but should still play some of the latest games at low resolutions.
Okay. So AMD's argument here then is that Atom netbooks are all well and good. They're very cheap, they're ultra small, ultra portable, light, long battery usually.
There's an argument in there somewhere.
Yes, the argument is that they can't do everything. AMD calls them very, very limited machines that aren't really suited to most tasks, and they think having discrete graphics in here makes it an all-round better machine.
That's true. With netbooks, they're internet-centric devices. So you go online, you can check your email, but if you want to do something a bit more strenuous, play HD movies, you're at a loss. Unless you couple Atom with NVIDIA's technology under Ion, but we're yet to see those laptops or netbooks come to market. So what this laptop does, it tries to bridge the gap between the netbook, limited use, very light, very good for its purpose, if the purpose is to be on the internet. This one can kind of do it all. Gives you gaming, gives you a bit of power, and is very nice to look at. Now, if we go into the laptop in particular, what you see is it's very thin. I said that before, but what you forego is an optical drive.
Same in netbooks.
True. So that's a netbook aspect of it. But you can see it's a consumer-based, what should we call it, ultra-portable, because it's got HDMI, SPDIF, 3 USB, and all the usual ports you'd see in a mid-range
and a 6-cell battery as standard.
It depends on which configuration you buy, but you can buy a 6-cell battery. If I close it down, you can see this is a 6-cell, and it doesn't really protrude from the back. Okay,
it's a 12-inch screen. What kind of price are we looking at? If it's not quite a netbook, we're going to be looking at a little bit more, aren't we?
Well, netbooks range from about $175 up to about $350, depending on spec. This one comes in at about £550.
Okay, so it's encroaching really on full-size notebook territory.
Well, it's more expensive than a lot of full-size notebooks, but you've got a full-size notebook behind you.
I have, yep. And we can see the advantage of the Yukon here, because this one, if I can get it up, is quite heavy, and it's quite big too. So if we shut them both, you can see the advantage
of having something thin and light.
You're struggling to hold that, aren't you?
Take it away from me now. Okay, so with this, the benefits are discrete graphics. You can play games, you can do all your HD stuff. You should have decent battery life with this larger battery. The Achilles heel, if you want to call it that, is price. And there's one more thing that clouds the issue. Intel's going to bring out a new platform, or is bringing out one right now, called CULV. So with CULV, you get the same kind of proposition, but probably at a lower price from partners like Acer, Dell, and a few others.
I suppose another downside for AMD, this exclusive deal with HP means there's not much choice for Yukon systems. It really is just the one, whereas if you're going for an Atom netbook, you've got a minefield to choose from.
Yeah, it's like a Model T Ford. The choice is everything, as long as you buy this particular one. So it looks very nice, and it works well, but it's not the ultimate product, because it gives and takes.
Would you buy one?
At £400, probably. At $550, probably not. So that's HP's laptop, or it could be a netbook or a notebook. You decide. You're watching Hexus TV.